Japanese pancakes, Japanese pizza, fried flat barrel, everything but the kitchen sink, Dr. Cabbage's revenge, frittatas from hell, whatever you call it. And by the way, most people don't call it any of those names. In Japan, it's known as Okonomiyaki, which literally means grilled, yaki, and to one's liking, okonomi, at least according to the internet. So basically, you can do whatever you want with this dish. It's quick, it's easy, and it's delicious. And I'm going to show you how even not a cook like me, and maybe not a cook like you, can make this scrumdiddlyumptious meal. Let me be forthright. I have zero to no cooking skills, as you'll see. But that doesn't mean it can't be done. So if you have no cooking skills either, that's okay. So first, you'll need 75 grams of flour. If you overshoot it, don't worry, remove the excess with a spoon. Not shown here because I forgot to record it is also adding 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Add 1/8 teaspoons of baking powder and mix with the flour and salt. Next, add 1/2 teaspoon of dashi powder. You should really mix this with 1/4 cup of water first, but we'll add that in a minute because, well, I forgot to chop the cabbage, which you should really do prior to starting this whole thing. But like I always say, I am not a cook. Okay, then pour over 2 eggs of knowledge onto that batter's head, and now pour in the 1/4 cup of water for the dashi. By the way, if you can't find dashi powder, 1/4 cup of chicken stock will work in a pinch. Mix the batter together. Until it has a fairly smooth consistency, kind of like this. And then pour in the chopped cabbage. Mix that all together, and you want to make sure all of the cabbagey bits are coated with the batter as well. Turn on your stove to low or medium heat, depending on your stove, and add oil. Vegetable, olive, whatever's handy will work. Swirl the oil in the bottom of the pan to coat the bottom there, and then feel for heat. Once that's ready, pour in your okonomiyaki mix. Try to make it into a circular shape, like a pancake. Not exactly what I did here. Not a cook. Okay, that's a little better, right? Now here's where you can get creative. Don't be afraid to add your personality. I promise you, whatever you add here, the end result is going to be delicious. I mean, don't add ice cream or gummy worms, I guess. I'm adding chicken rings because I'm still a child apparently, but typically what you find in okonomiyaki is ham or bacon and sometimes shrimp. Push whatever you've added into the batter. Embed it, my dudes. Then lid that sucker. And give it about 3 minutes. After those 3 minutes are up, remove the lid, and now it's time to flip. Can I be candid here? I can flip the bird, I can flip a cup, I can even flip my wig. Ahem, Barry Manilow reference. But I cannot, for the life of me, flip food. Can you see the disaster about to happen? Can you feel it in your bones? Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Yeah! That's okay. It doesn't really matter. It just won't look nice now. The taste will still be the same. But I am gonna just try to salvage what I have here into something attractive. Flatten that down with a spatula as well. Okay, round 2. This time, I'm actually going to cut the chicken rings into quarters. And add some giardiniera to the batter. Give it a little kick. Hey, that's almost a circle, right? So I'm keeping my recipe pretty simple today, but if you want to see me make some crazy okonomiyaki, let me know in the comments below. Here are a few examples for you. Chicago-style hot dog okonomiyaki, pad thai okonomiyaki, biscuits and gravy okonomiyaki, you name it. Okay, it's time to plate that beauty. Booyah! Now add mayonnaise. I recommend the Kewpie brand, but any squirty mayo will do. Add okonomi sauce. If you can't find this, you can make your own with the recipe on the screen here. Hey, do you want to see that in slow motion?
Oh, yeah.
And finally, I've topped mine with cayenne pepper because, like Paul Atreides of Dune, I like the spice. But typically it's topped with bonito flakes or seaweed. But that's it. Excuse me, I've got food all over my face. You get the sweetness from the okonomi sauce, the tanginess from the mayo. You get that savoriness from the pancake batter and the in my case the fried chicken that I used on there, the chicken rings. Other than a couple snafus with the flipping, I think I would consider this a great success. This is
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
Well, that'll do it for me. Can't wait to show you what we've got coming up for other recipes. If you've got any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. We'll be glad to try to cook them. Otherwise, don't forget to like this video, click the bell notifications, and of course, click subscribe. I'm gonna start eating all of that, and you can trust me here, I am not a cook.